Blabber just like can't really do much about, like Kog'Maw just presses W and walks at her, and then Sivir like can use her spells back, but I think Kog'Maw's gonna win those trades.
Quick,
yeah.
give us your favorite based on these drafts. I know it's a little.
I talked to Inspired before. You know, he has said that he is one of those big carry threats. Inspired is right down to bot lane, though, early gank.
Yep, Busio flashes forward to immediately get the auto attack on Sven, starts stacking up that stun. Inspired just jumps forward. There's no way for Sven to get away. Inspired wanted to make it a clean 2-0, but not quite enough damage to force the kill on Vulcan. Now Blabber moving into the top side, seeing if he can find something in retaliation back against Whippo, who once again takes the tower shot. And that means there's no chance for an outplay. One for one.
So they just use that bombies for wave clear. They go into Deadman's, and then later the bombie gets turned into an MR item, and they kind of just go with that more supportive role, because the thought process is generally, if you get behind early, you're never going to win as Shen, because it is such an early game focused champ.
Thanatos down to 200 HP up here in the top lane as C9 working to secure themselves the first Drake of the game. Now Busio and Masu stepping up trying to challenge him here for it. Slam into the wall. Busio in danger. The Drake is already secured by C9 and they get a kill on top of it. Inspired wanted to jump in there and try to get something back, but the damage is not there. Masu still firing. Vulcan wants to try to get away, but it ain't gonna work. He dies. Loki dies. Everybody's dying as Blabber wanted to make a flash play, but it ain't gonna work.
There's one item, which is the Tiamat.
And the reward for Whippo absorbing all that pressure, absorbing both of those ultimates, still staying alive, is that now Inspired is up here in this topside river, not even a minute after the grubs have spawned. He's already secured the first. He's going to secure the second. Cloud9 won't even be around to try to fight for the third, and they don't have the resources to do so anyway. So Whippo, wasting that time and those resources, buys Inspired the opportunity to lock up these 3 grubs for FlyQuest.
Good challenge. You're going to have to go through a Braum, through a Stand United, through, you know, a Spirit's Refuge, that parry zone here from Whippo. You're going to have to try to kill him through all that, which is so tough. And they're looking for Whippo again. All
right, Whippo wanting to try to sidestep away from the Skarner tackle, but it's not good enough. Meanwhile, 2v2 down in the bottom lane. Vulcan's got to try to disengage on that one as Whippo does at least drop this time. C9's going to get what they came for in the top lane.
I mean, this is really good from Blabber. He's just going to keep going at Whippo. He got away last time, played really well, but this time no flash. So now you go down, another kill goes to Thanatos, and you lose the play. Again, you get outscaled in this matchup, so it's going to be hard for him to maintain, you know, presence in that side lane. And one of the things I think people sometimes don't think about with Shen is, yeah, sure, you can ult away, great, help the other side of the map. But the problem is, if you never have push, there is such a cost to ulting away. You ult the other side of the map. I just want to farm. I just feel like you just want to farm, you just want to chill. You do not want to fight anywhere where Thanatos is right now. Just being on components here for Whippo. Great taunt.
Nice taunt on Sven there. Forces him to take 2 turret shots and the full damage from the Shen combo with the Q. That means Sven is down to 1/4 HP.
That's a PvP right there, Flowers.
Okay.
There you go. That counts.
Love of the game.
Just for the love of the game, as immediately the public execution from Thanatos jumping in after quad, but he's already used the Chaos Storm to try to protect himself, and Whippo's joining up here with the rest of the team. A nice double impale from Blabber to guarantee that Loki's able to escape, and now it's Whippo in trouble. C9 brought reinforcements, and Loki brings the chains down on
Sitting is level 11, so you got your rank 2 ultimate. Love seeing some snowball with that champ. Meanwhile, though, Blabber gets locked up here in mid lane.
Blabber's getting shredded. He flashes over the wall to try to stay alive. Masu needs a little bit more damage, but they don't have enough firepower. Critically, Blabber escapes.
Yeah, and I'm actually really surprised. Loki stole the Stand United, never used it there. So, you know, didn't think that it was worth coming through or had the confidence that they could get out without him. But that does mean he gets pushed there, and he's going to actually TP down to bot lane. They're going to actually look for a dive with Stand United.
Yeah, Quad is in some trouble here as the 3v1 is going to put him in a real tough spot. Chaos Storm will not protect him. C9 get killed, number 6.
I love the offensive use there of the Stand United from Loki. It's one of the reasons that Whippo, now Loki coming down, 3-man dive. He has gotten paid, and now it's Thanatos' turn to try to pay that back. He's got to be
It was a really close contest with those big fights.
Gotta run.
They got the first turret as well. C9 are feeling good about this current state of the game as Whippo tries to flash away, but Thanatos has Eclipse. He's 3-0 on the Mbessa. He does so much damage. Yeah, Quad's in danger now. That gravity well to try to protect himself from Loki, who was stolen away the Chaos Storm. Busio and Masu making their way down into the fight to try to protect their mid laner, but they've got to be careful because Blabber and Vulcan are also ready to contribute. Loki's still alone right now, but Thanatos has joined the party. This guy's the problem as immediately FlyQuest have to scatter. Masu tries to flash back over the wall and barely stays alive, but C9 dog piles in and guarantees the Kog'Maw's gone. Thanatos backs back back away. Nearly survives with a shield, while Busio hops back over the wall to reinforce quad.
Gold shutdown there looked like off of Thanatos, so a big injection of gold for him, but Thanatos still massively ahead. And we can see this one more time.
Here, but C9 still have total control over the Otacon pit with the objective down to about 5,000 HP. Vulcan gonna be jumped on by Inspired, but that dog's gotta be careful. He tries to get back away, while Blabber gets a massive 3-man impale as FlyQuest tries to make their way into the pit here for the fight. Blabber's gonna be taken low, but he ain't taken down just yet. C9 running over FlyQuest in the Otacon fight. Thanatos is just way too far ahead. It's a 5-for-1.
Firing on them, and then Blabber flashes back in right as the stand behind me comes through. 3-man ulti.
The winner's bite. Blabber set up for position over the wall. Ishtal's impact, ready to lead the charge. Blabber goes in, only going to find the opportunity here onto Busio, ready to lock him up as Vulcan zones Masu further away from the fight. Whippo here on the front line. C9 undeterred, Masu under pressure, and Loki's already found the kill. FlyQuest can't do a thing about it. A double kill for Loki, a triple kill for Sven, a clean ace for Cloud9.
How much can they do? There's 40 seconds on quad here. Can they just end the game? They're marching for it. Cloud9 want to deliver us a game 5.
They've got the minion wave, and they've got enough health bars that they're going to use themselves to absorb the turret shots, at least from this tier 3. The next minion wave is making its way up, but they don't believe they have the time. Masu
And then Loki had the stolen Braum ultimate. Vulcan goes super deep there.
Yeah, Masu was forced to flash and use Ghost. And look at Thanatos, sneaks through.
All the other players in the league is a guy that will win a game against us. We'll see if they can actually do that, though.
Okay, FlyQuest looking for a chance here, but C9 are immediately going to stop that engage. Blabber wanted to find a flash and pale angle, but he ain't going to get it. Meanwhile, Thanatos again marks his target for public execution. The fight's over before it ever really began. Is an island. FlyQuest is not booking a vacation there anytime soon.
Not at all, man. Cloud9 played so heavily towards Thanatos this game. You know, they get him in this matchup where they know, okay, you're going to lose early, but then he's... And I feel like people had been overlooking them a little bit, especially after that best of 3. But even from scrims, everyone was telling me that FlyQuest was really a cut above where C9 is right now. And C9 looking like they are up to the challenge today.
Yeah, FlyQuest are about to be cut down here in this 4th game. The inhibitor destroyed in the mid lane now, as everybody else on C9 going to gather up here at the top lane, tier 3. Thanatos absorbing the damage from the turret immediately, as now they continue their push forward. Loki looking to take out the first Nexus turret before anything else can even happen. FlyQuest just scrambling, trying to defend the last remnants of their base. C9 with the full push in full swing as Vulcan leads the charge into the back there with a quickness, stuck on the front line. There's no way for Whippo to get out of it. At least one's going to get traded back as Masu kills Sven, but it does not matter. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Silver Scrapes.
The